Delhi's earliest crimes revealed by 1800s police records. Never miss an update from the dialogue box. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. On a cold January night in 1876, two weary travelers knocked at Muhammad Khan's house in Delhi's Sabzi Mandi, a thriving labyrinth of narrow alleys in India's capital, and asked if they could stay the night. Khan graciously decided to let the guests sleep in his room. But the next morning, he found that the men had disappeared. Also missing was Khan's bedroll, which he had given the men to rest. Nearly 150 years on, the story of Khan's ordeal now features in a list of the earliest crimes reported in Delhi, records for which were uploaded on the city police's website last month. Originally filed in the tenacious Urdu Shikasta script, which also has words in Arabic and Persian, the FIRs were translated and compiled by a team led by Assistant Commissioner of Delhi Police Rajendra Singh Kalkal. He also illustrated each of the cases himself. The antique FIRs provide details into some 29 other similar cases that were registered at the city's 5 main police stations, Sabzi Mandi, Mehrauli, Kotwali, Sadar Bazar and Nandloi, between 1861 to the early 1900s. In Khan's case, the police caught the men and sent them to 3 months in jail on charges of theft. Artist and historian Mahmood Farooqi says that one possible reason why no serious crimes occurred at that time was that people had become deeply intimidated by the British, who continued to run an iron-fisted rule in the years after the revolt. Men, women and children were brutally massacred. Many were forced to leave Delhi forever and move to the surrounding countryside, where they lived the remaining years in abject poverty. And a few of those, who managed to remain within the city walls, had to live under the constant threat of getting shot or being hanged to the gallows. The records, which lie in the Delhi Police Museum, were discovered sometime last year. But the fact that relatively benign crimes were being reported to the cops does not necessarily mean that a lot of heinous crime weren't already happening. Mr. Kalal suspects the first case of homicide would have surfaced as early as 1861 itself, when an organized form of policing was established by the British under the Indian Police Act. In many complaints, the outcome of the case is marked as untraceable, suggesting that the culprit was never caught. But in several other, such as Khan's case, swift punishment appears to have been delivered, with severity ranging from whippings, beating with canes to a few odd weeks or months of jail time. Never miss an update from the dialogue box. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.